5, 106-118, the Houston Rockets over your Orlando Magic. We're diving right in, man. We don't want to really talk about this, but we have to, because you already know the professionalism that we have. We have to dive into this game, but honestly, I'm pretty mad as a fan. 13-8-4 from Thompson. Brooks with 15-5-3. Jabari with 23-7-5. I'll always have love for Jabari just because I was one of the ones who wanted him over Paolo. Thankfully, we chose Paolo, but I'll always have a soft spot for Jabari because mentally, these kids aren't taught what to do when they're projected to be number one, when they're projected to be number two, and fall to the position that they're not, like, either wanting to go or thought that they would go, and they don't prepare them for that. They just throw them into that, and mentally, I know that is draining for them. So I'll always have a little soft spot for Jabari because I know a lot of people thought he was going to go number one, and he probably thought himself he was going to go number one. And look, he's still able to put up a 23-7-5 stat line against us. So good job for him. Fred VanVleet with 37-8-6. I also do have huge respect for Fred VanVleet as just a fan of basketball. Seeing him in that Raptors run, I'll never forget the name Fred VanVleet. 37-8-6. Great job for him. Honestly, was really balling for them. Jalen Green with 14-5-5. Londale 8-2-4. Jeff Green, Magic past player, 16-3-2. Cam Whitmore with 2 points, and everybody else doing cardio. Which, hey, respectable. Y'all don't have to do anything. You need to do what you need to do as long as the result is this. Point blank, period, man. 21-7-6. You know what, man? Okay. First off, before I dive into this team, I think, we not even... Man, the playoffs are upon us, and we are looking as if... I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't have lost this game the way we did, and... yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't want to go too deep into an L because we have another game today, and today's a special day that we'll dive into later. But 21-7-6 for Paolo Banchero, 6-5-2 for Gary Harris, Wendell Carter Jr. with 7-6-2, Markelle Fultz with 18-4-2, Suggs with 21-2-4. And I get it. Look, Franz Wagner is not here. If Franz Wagner was on the floor, I think it's a different game, honestly. But he wasn't here, and we needed other people. I'm not going to say other people to step up, but we need to have J.I. 10-8-1, Mo Wagner 12-5-1, Ingles, my man, 17-3-2, Cole with 2-2. I'm not going to lie, Cole, to be our spark plug, we need that 12 piece from you as well. Same thing we got from Mo, because both of them are our spark plugs. Both of them are the reason why a lot of the times we remain in games even if we were down, man. So I just want to say, I think if we want to win games consistently, especially if Franz isn't going to be here, because that 15 that Franz was bringing us has to come from one of these players. You know what I'm saying? At least spread out. And I know they got 2 minutes, so it doesn't really count for them. So that's what I'm saying right here. This stat line right here. Cole Anthony, my spark plug. I need to have more than 2 points. I need you to have more than 2 points for us to win these games in the playoffs. And I think he will. You know what I'm saying? I think he will. But then again, we could ask the same for Gary Harris having 31 minutes and just having 6. Same with Wendell with 21 minutes and having 7 as our starting center. We just have to really tighten up these little screws for the playoffs, and I think we can. It's nothing to trip about. That's why, I'm mad just because I know we could have won this game. You know what I'm saying? The field goal percentage wasn't there. The three-pointers wasn't there in terms of in matchup with them. 7 to 15 threes. We're not winning that game. You know what I'm saying? Almost more than double of our three-pointers. We're not winning that game, and thankfully we only lost by 12. We could have lost by way more. You know what I'm saying? This is a highlight that I'm gonna specially draw into because I always like to talk trash about our free throws. 91%. We cannot ask for better. That's one of the highlights of this game, if there were any. You know what I'm saying? We made 21 out of 23. Great job for the boys. Total rebounds 42 to their 38. Offensive rebounds 10 to 6, 32 to 32 in defensive rebounds. The assists were almost identical. Same thing with the blocks and steals and the turnovers. We turn it over a lot, but you know what? We got to move over. We got to move on the page because tonight is a new night, man, against the Milwaukee Bucks. Your Magic have now fallen from 3rd to the 4th seed. So this game means a lot because we have the 7th and we have the 8th that are creeping up right behind us. And we have these two teams who are tied with us almost, at least in terms of wins. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, we do not want to go on a losing streak now because this team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, were up here comfortably. And what happened? Losing streak. And look at them now, man. I'm telling you, tied with us now in this whole pickle. Bro, we cannot lose this game. This game becomes crucial now since we lost to Houston. But today's a special day, man. Today's a special day. Let me put this down, man. Why do I have the backwards jersey on? Who is Carrasquilla? That's my name, man. I go by Hollywood, but in real life, my name is William Carrasquilla. And today, man, it is my 24th birthday. My Kobe year starts today, man. And honestly, it's a vibe. So, of course, I want this Magic team to win because for obvious personal reasons. But I think we can honestly get this 3rd spot as long as we make it between 3rd and 6th. That's all I pray about. You know what I'm saying? That's all I hope. That's all I really hope that we get to this season. But honestly, man, I pray for good health, good wealth, and man, I'm thankful for everything that's happened in the past year in terms of my content, in terms of, I mean, really since the journey, and it all now it's just getting bigger and better. I have a whole bunch of things going on behind the scenes that y'all really need to get prepared because the content's only gonna go up, only gonna get better. And man, that's a promise that I'm giving to y'all because it's literally my birthday today. It's 7:19 and I've been up since 6 a.m. just editing, doing all this. I work my 9 to 5 today and I work tomorrow, man. It's just a regular Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But we always have to sit back, enjoy life, and be grateful for another trip around the sun. So that is why I brought out my Kobe jersey. I usually keep it in my closet. I never really bring it out because it means a lot, especially now that he's of course passed away. Because as a kid, it's just a life lesson. As a kid, as a Magic fan, I couldn't stand Kobe Bryant, man, just because he beat us. And Dwight went over there, Shaq went over there. It was a lot of things that I just learned about with the history, and then I experienced it. My dream hero, Dwight Howard, went to the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, to play with Kobe. And as a kid, I wasn't really the biggest fan. But then once he passed away, once he retired, really, I really just gained respect. And then once he passed away, I became a fan just of what he stood for, what he believed in, and everything in that nature. When I really learned about who he was as a person in terms of what the media knows and what the public knows and stuff, he was there. He was a good father, and that's all I could wish to be, man. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of anything else, he was there for his kids. His kids loved him, and man, till his last breath, honestly. So I'm just blessed to reach 24. I'm blessed to have another trip around the sun. I'm excited to watch this Magic game tonight. And y'all already know, man, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Excited for the playoffs. I hope we can clinch soon so I can know how much money I'm going to be spending. You know what I'm saying? But we're hype. Blue, white, ignite always, man. I'm blessed. Carrasquilla. I got to get me a Hollywood jersey, honestly. Now that I'm doing this full go, I have to get me a jersey that says Hollywood in the back for sure, so I could wear it on stream, man. But y'all already know, Blue White Ignite, happy birthday to me, happy birthday Hollywood. One more trip around the sun, one more trip around the sun, and we are blessed. We are blessed to have it. So thank you to everyone. Thank you for tuning into this journey, and it's only up from here. We are out. Blue, white, ignite.